Let's see it. Yes, sirree. Bob, we are back live and live in color. Parlay, it is not professional to be yawning on
I
camera.
know, that's why I killed it. I killed it quick.
Yeah, Parlay, it's about 9:50. You should be up and at it at about right now, or up and at 'em, however the little saying goes. What's that, a mimosa, my bro?
Good mimosa.
That was funny as hell. I'm just coffee, y'all. Just classic coffee. But anywho, welcome back to the Big Bet Sportscast. We are back, y'all. We making sure we back and better, back and consistent. As usual, to get the show started, make sure if y'all could, as always, like, comment, and subscribe, share on YouTube, on all your socials, Big Bet Sports.
Yep.
Also live on all podcast platforms as well. We do appreciate y'all for tapping in. We got a good show for y'all today. A little bit of that hoop. You know, we a week into that league at this point. Parlay been waiting on that hoop for quite some time now. And then you know, we are about at the midway point of the NFL season already, crazy as that sounds. It is already week 8. So a couple NFL things to talk about as well. So we're gonna get started. The NBA 2022-2023 season. Before we get underway with the topics we got, Parlay, anybody standing out to you yet this season? Anybody in a good way, bad way? Anybody
Do you mean as like as an individual or as a team?
Yeah.
Individually?
Both. Whichever one. If there's a team that's sticking out to you in any which way, good or bad, sore thumb, good thumb.
Not yet. I mean, we only 5 games in. I still want to see what everybody can come out here and produce. A couple teams have caught my eye, like the Utah Jazz have caught my eye. I really didn't have too many high expectations for them, and they coming out. They 4-1 right now. And I do think they'll be a playoff basketball team. As individuals, I think the efficiency of Josh shooting the basketball is probably the most surprising thing so far. I think he averaged like 35 points on the night, shooting the ball like 54% from the field. So I think that's probably one of the more surprising things is individual performances. But again, we only 5 games in, so I still got a lot to see.
I feel him. Okay. Well, anywho, they got a couple teams out here, bros. 2 teams that's been topics of discussion for 2 seasons now, ever since they put their little big threes together or what have you, or initially big twos and then became big threes. And so for about the last 2-3 seasons, bro, the Nets and the Lakers have been topics of discussion. Give the Lakers their credit. They did get a title in 2020 in the bubble. Nets have never even sniffed the Eastern Conference Finals. We are, like you said, 5 games underway, between 3 and 5 games. Every team underway at this point. And at this point in the season, Parlay, the Nets are, I believe, 1-4, and the Lakers are 1-3. Okay, and the Lakers are 0-4. Okay, and you know, last night they lost to the Nuggets. The Lakers did on the, oh well, it's Russ' fault. And last night you lost with no Russ. Last night y'all shot piss poor from the 3 with no Russ. Last night y'all turned the ball over Buku with no Russ. So it can't be all on Russ. And even though that was only 1 game, I think that showed that regardless Russ or no Russ, y'all are just not a good constructed basketball team. So I will ask you, who has the bigger struggles? Is it the Lakers or the Nets? Who's in a deeper hole right now, needing a bigger shovel to come out of it?
I definitely think it's the Lakers. The Nets do have big problems, and I'll hit on their big problems as well. But as bigger struggles, bro, playing in such a 3-dominant league, and for them not to be able to shoot the 3 at all, like literally at all, they definitely by far have the bigger struggles, bro. I seen a potential trade that could have happened. I think it was before the season that started, where it was like Russ, a couple first picks, and they were going to the Jazz for like Bogdanovich, Mike Conley, and I think like some second round draft picks.
I seen what you tweeted.
Bro, and I got a little criticism on it for saying, oh, that's a terrible trade. That's a terrible trade from some people. You know who leads the league in threes right now? Individually?
Don't say Bogdanovich.
Well, it is Bogdanovich. He leads the league in threes individually, bro. So it's just like those are the type of players that you need. I hear talks about trying to get Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier is not the type of player that you need to come in and
not
make
even
a
close.
Successful
not even
close.
Team,
bro.
Not even
you need
close.
Spot up 3-point shooters. You need to call Kyle Korver right now and be like, "Hey, killer Kyle Korver, what you trying to do?"
You feel me, JJ Redick? You fooling with that ESPN, bro? Or you trying to come shoot the rock a little?
What are y'all trying to do, bro? All y'all need to be worried about is perimeter shooting. You do not need to worry about anything else but perimeter shooting, fam. And even with a player like Bogdanovic, that's a tremendous perimeter shooter. Bogdan could put the ball on the floor and go give you 25.
Absolutely.
Like, he can play basketball.
Absolutely.
So I just think by far, bro, with them not being able to shoot the ball, bro, I think they shot the ball like 4 for 28 from the three-point line last night. They made their first three-pointer.
And then proceeded to shoot a 3 of 27 up here.
So, bro, it's just like that's a formula for losing every single night. 100%. I don't even know at this point if the Lakers would be a playoff contending basketball team, bro.
They won't.
I really can't ever see them getting on like a 4-game win streak, 3-game win streaks. I don't think they'll have too many of those because, bro, they do not shoot the ball well enough. Like, they have very big struggles.
Humongous ones. And I wholeheartedly agree with you for all of the reasons that you just said. So I'm not even going to harp on none of that. If you look at the Nets, at least when I look at Kyrie and Kevin Durant, they look locked in. Feel me? They're not winning basketball games right now. But also, if you look at it, it's not like they have lost to Joe Schmoes neither. You dig what I'm saying? Like, the Milwaukee Bucks is the Milwaukee Bucks. The Giannis is Giannis. You feel me? Like, it's his league right now. Everybody just playing in it. You understand? Like, they missed out on the finals last year because the Celtics are that next team, and there was no Chris Middleton for the Bucks. So, Celtics came up with it. But all things being equal, it's the Bucks to come to these. So the Nets, y'all cool. Y'all gonna get right. Will Ben Simmons get right? I don't know. But I look at Kyrie, I look at Kevin Durant, I look at Steve Nash even getting ejected last night. And although I thought he looked funny as a motherfucker getting ejected for something that was really, 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 really not necessarily to get ejected for, I still look at them and they locked in. I look at the Lakers, bro, and AD look dejected. LeBron looked dejected. Y'all don't look like a team. Y'all don't look like there's camaraderie amongst the collective. And when it look like that, bro, it's hard to get up and, like you said, they're not gonna win 4-5 games straight. You got to be locked in with each other to do some shit like that. You feel me? Y'all got to be arm in arm, step in step, you feel me, to make that happen. I don't see any of that from the Lakers. So the Lakers' problems are far more than just Russell Westbrook. What they have done as a front office by not making the trade that they should have made, like you talked about, or the trade for a Buddy Hield and a Miles Turner that they should have made, because they holding on to 2 goofy ass first round picks. We don't even know if the world gonna be here in 2027. Do you understand me? And y'all out here holding on to picks in 2027. Y'all better wake up and live in today. The only time that can be seized is today. So it's like, because of that, y'all have put y'all's team in a state where y'all got a bunch of dudes that really don't fool with each other like that. And it's obvious on the court. It's obvious when they play basketball. And y'all messed it up when you blew it up. You won a championship with Kyle Kuzma, with KCP, with JaVale McGee, with Dwight Howard, with great role players. And then for whatever reason, you decided to blow that up. And now you have a team of role players like Lonnie Walker, no offense. Matt Ryan, as they said, not the football player, no offense. Like, who do you think you're beating with that?
No, bro, and they're really not beating anybody, fam. Like, they're really not beating anybody. And what's crazy how you say Lonnie Walker, if I'm being quite honest with you, Lonnie Walker looked like the best player on the team.
And now think about, and no offense to Lonnie, but think about how pathetic that sounds.
Right. Bro, they have tremendous struggles, and I really don't see them getting out of it anytime soon, because I don't see Rob Pelinka pulling the trigger to trade Russell Westbrook. And not even to say it is Russ's fault for their struggles, but, bro, you got to trade him, because at this point, you're not trading Anthony Davis and you're not trading LeBron James. Right. So you need something. Right. Russ does have some sort of value. You don't want to wait until he averaging 9 points a game and then everybody really looking at him like, damn, who is this guy?
Well, they already looking at him like that, to be quite honest with you.
No, I still think there's some teams, a lot of teams actually, that will pull the trigger on a Russell Westbrook, especially if you're trying to still compete.
Like who?
I couldn't give you specifics, bros, but actually I could. Off the rip, Chicago. If I was Chicago, I'd be looking to go get a Russell Westbrook. I don't really know if they got the package to go get him, but I'd be looking to go give them a Russell Westbrook.
Okay, Paulie, I ain't mad at that. I need to think about, but I ain't mad at that. I mean, he has to go in there and understand, like, yes, Russ, you are the point guard, but Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan scored a basketball.
Yeah,
like you are here to play point guard. Like, be you, 1,000%, but don't be out here jacking that peon up 35,000 times. Like,
and they're not LeBron James and Anthony Davis also in LA under the bright lights, bro. I seen Kyle Kuzma tweet yesterday. It get hard to shoot under them bright lights. And it really do, bro. When everything you do is scrutinized, bros, it's all under a microscope. It really do get hard to perform at a high level. So I feel, as I say all that about the Lakers and their struggles, the Nets do still have tremendous struggles, like tremendous struggles. Just not more than the Lakers, or not bigger ones than the Lakers. Bro, the Nets struggle with poor coaching. That's probably their biggest problem. It's poor coaching alone. And I don't just want to say it's because they don't play Cam Thomas. Bro, that's a big problem. But Steve Nash is just a poor coach in general. Like, it just doesn't seem like any sets are being run.
It's not. It
doesn't seem like basketball. Everything is ISO basketball, bro. So I was watching the whole game yesterday, and it just seemed like every time Ben Simmons got the ball, he was passing the ball to Kyrie, setting a screen for KD, and them coming off and just having a good shot. It's a good shot, effective shot, but that's not winning basketball.
No, you can't run that formula for 82 games and then 20 plus win, or looking for 20 wins in the playoffs. That's not how that shit work, bro. Or 16 wins in the playoffs, excuse me. That's not how that shit work. And not only is that their problem, you also have zero rim protection, bro. Like,
zero.
The peep. If your biggest player is Ben Simmons, my brother, I will be here and be the one to tell you you have tremendous problems. Like, you need somebody that is going to anchor the rim, peep. When a Giannis is coming downhill, who's stopping him? KD? I promise you not.
I promise you not. Nick Claxton is not getting the job done, bros. And
snowball's chance in hell.
Ben Simmons is not getting the job done so much either. So,
no, I know you, bro. I've seen Zion. Get out my way. I've seen Giannis. Get out my way. Pig, what are y'all going to do when y'all play Joel in a 7-game series? What are y'all going to do when y'all play the Nets in a 7-game series? Or I'm sorry, the Bucks in a 7-game series? Even again, as I said, bro, what y'all going to do? I know what you said about Ben Simmons guarding Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I don't see it. Those fellas is getting to the rim, and there's nobody that is going to be there to stop them. At least with the Celtics, if you get to the rim, Robert Williams is telling you, they're probably not here. You feel me? You need that. So with the Nets, bros, every basketball team, I don't care if you play in Wilt Chamberlain era, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar era, the Hakeem Olajuwon era, the Shaquille O'Neal era, you need at least an anchor down low.
Some sort of rim protection. You need it. Some sort, even if it is a JaVale McGee.
I was just about to say, when the Warriors was winning championships, JaVale was down there holding it down. When the Lakers won their championships, Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, again, JaVale McGee was down there holding it down. You understand? When the Cavs won their chip, Tristan Thompson at that time was holding it down. Even Big Mozgov was a big body. You understand? Like 7 foot and solid. You need that, bro. And if you do, especially with these guards nowadays, the way they handle the pill, get to the rim, you can't put no hand on them. Bros, you need something protecting the rim. And as long as they don't have that, you're basically relying on outscoring teams every night who have better rim protection than you, who have better offensive schematics than you, who 9 times out of 10 will probably have better coaching than you. Now, 9 times out of 10, you probably have 2 of the 3 best players on the floor. Yes, absolutely. But that's all you have. And that's not going to win. That's not going to win every night. That's not going to win every night. Especially when you play a team like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and the difference is not that much. Like, yeah, you got 2 of the best 3, but by how much?
We 25 a night apiece.
You feel me? 30, 35 if we need be.
Anybody can get hit for 30 on this night.
Right. And so even with talking about the Nets, let's move on to the next topic and just move into a specific net. And then there's been 2 guys to return, 2 big names. There's been a lot of guys to return. You know, Kawhi came back, Zion came back. But guys who were at the, I guess we would say with Jamal Murray and Ben Simmons, it was kind of like, y'all on the uprise. You feel me? Last time we saw Jamal Murray in the bubble, he's getting busy with Donovan Mitchell, 50 apiece a night. You know, these guys going back and forth. And the starts have been maybe not ideal, you know, for each guy. I think we can hit each one of them. And so let's just start with, since we're on the Nets, let's start with Ben Simmons. In your opinion, thus far, just 4 games, the return of Ben Simmons has been what?
Well, real quick, bro, before we even say that, I do just want to say I got this little topic right here from listening to the Jeff Gundy speak yesterday. He was kind of talking about the game when I was watching the Bucks and the Nets and the game. He was just talking about, bro, Jamal Murray has not looked good either. Like, personally, Jamal Murray has not looked good, bro. And everything that Ben Simmons does is under a microscope. It's all scrutinized. I think Jamal Murray has came out here and shot like 20-some% from the field, averaging like 12 points a game. But nobody has said anything about Jamal Murray. But every time that Ben Simmons is hooping, especially on national television, everything that he does is so scrutinized, fam. I personally feel like Ben hasn't looked terrible. When you signed Ben Simmons or when you traded for Ben Simmons, you didn't expect Ben Simmons to come out here and give you 25 a night. You didn't even really expect. I hope you didn't. You didn't even really expect him to give you 20 a night. You asked him.
He never shown that he was that.
No, he's never shown you that guy. And as you preach so much lately, people show you who they are. And he's religiously showed us who he is, bro. He's not a scorer of the basketball. So don't be mad when he's not scoring the basketball. You picked up Ben Simmons to come out here and defend and assist.
And
rebound the basketball.
That's it. Can I give you a great example? Can I give you a great example of who you just said? Ben Simmons. I want you to look at the Warriors and be the best version of Draymond Green that you can be.
I think what gets people so mad, though, about that scenario, about that situation, is he's like 30 times more talented than Draymond Green. Like, he's 30 times more talented. So that's why he's so scrutinized, though, is what I'm trying to say. It's like, that's why he's so scrutinized, because people do believe in his talent. They know what he got.
Let me ask you. Hold on. But wait. 30 more times. Is he really, though? Like,
in my opinion, personally, yeah.
Does he shoot the basketball better than Draymond?
Well, not 30 times more talented. My bad. But he's more talented than Draymond Green. He's definitely more talented.
He has more potential than Draymond Green to be a better player. He has more natural ability to be better than Draymond, but he's not.
No, he's more talented than Draymond. He's for sure more talented.
What does he do better than Draymond? What does he do better than Draymond? We might want to think that he is because
he's more talented. I couldn't really answer that question, but he's more talented. Because it's nothing. No, but he is more talented, though. He is.
If you had to pick one of them right now, who you picking? Even at this age that Draymond is right now, who you picking?
I don't want to just sound like I'm defending Ben Simmons, but shit, I really don't know. It'd be whoever you pick. I'm
taking Draymond, and that's easy. At least Draymond give me heart. At least I know with Draymond I'm getting fight.
I feel you. I just want to say on the Ben Simmons return, he's done everything that he's done throughout his whole career. He's assisting the basketball. He has been fouling out a little more usual than a lot, but that's because
you're rusty.
Rusty. Been on for 2 seasons, damn near. So he rusty. Ain't really got a feel for the game. And he is always having to guard the best assignment every single night, whether that be Zion Williams, who lives under the rim, or Giannis Antetokounmpo, who lives under the rim.
Right.
So I'll say Ben Simmons hasn't really looked as bad as I think people are giving him credit for. Yeah. Everybody trying to say. Jamal Murray was a scorer of the pill. That was literally his job, was to get buckets. And when I tell you, bro, he looks god-awful at the task. He looks god-awful, bros. I mean, I know he's been off for 2 seasons, but you missing wide open threes is unexcusable. You missing 2 free throws at the line multiple times is unexcusable, bro. Just looking poor on the offensive end.
The 2 free throws for sure. The 2 free throws.
It's unexcusable. It's unexcusable.
He's averaging. So when you said this topic, I wasn't too sure. I haven't done too much of following the
and I don't even want to let stats
the Nuggets, but I got them right here, bros. I got them right here.
I just want to say, don't let stats fool you. Don't let stats fool you. I watched that Portland game. I watched that Portland game, and I watched that Lakers game. Hammy, the fam looks terrible.
Well, no, bro, he's terrible. 12 points on 38% shooting is 26% shooting from the 3. Not gonna cut it. That's Russell Westbrook numbers. 57% from 3, not gonna cut it. Or from the free throw line, please excuse me. 57% from the free throw line. So that's not gonna cut it. That's Russell Westbrook. Now the difference between Jamal Murray and Ben Simmons. Jamal Murray is coming off a ACL injury. And like we spoke about last night on the phone, he might not ever be the same player again. That's not guaranteed. Like, clearly it was bad enough for the homie to have to sit for 2 seasons. He ain't played since the bubble. So, like, clearly it was bad enough for him to maybe have lost a real step. Now, does that excuse missing free throws? Hell no. I do not believe in that. If you hoop in the league, bros,
with the athleticism, you missing a step. I feel like that's more so for like a athletic player, like a Russell Westbrook, a la D Rose, bro.
I mean, you got to get back in the rhythm, though. You got to get back in the mental. I
seen the homie Jamal Murray poking shit last night. Like, he was yoking, had 2 nice little dunks. LeBron didn't even want to get up with him because he was like, oh, he might put it on my head.
Yeah, no, I mean,
bro, if you missing wide open buckets is inexcusable, bro. Your arms don't really have nothing to do with You tear your ACL, fam.
You shoot your legs, though. You shoot your legs.
You do. But bro, you should be making wide open shots, fam. Is all I'm saying. You should not be going 57% from the free throw line.
Like, no, that's the one thing.
Your whole talent is offense. Your whole game is offense.
Also, let me say this. You said that. I looked also at his numbers. He's only a career 16 point per game guy. And I understand that number was ticking up. But just to say again, like, so let me, because I was thinking about this.
So what do you do then? What if you pick up Jamal Murray? What are you really going to ask him to do in your squad besides score?
So how much are we asking Jamal to score tonight? Let me ask you that first.
22.
22. Okay.
22.
Okay. That's reasonable.
That's bare minimum, bro. 22 a night is what we need from you. That is your
bare minimum. Do you think he's a 25 a game guy?
For sure. Hell yeah. I think he is, bro. Jamal Murray can get buckets.
I'm not saying he can't, but everybody's not a 25 a game guy.
Nah, bro. I definitely think he's a 25 for sure, especially how you said also with the amount of rock that gets tossed around, with the amount of possessions that you have in an NBA game. He should definitely be a 25-point night guy that easily. I think Jamal Murray can score with some of the best of them, if I'm being real with you. That's why
I'm not saying he can't, because we've seen him do it, obviously, but
like when Jamal Murray get hot, it really is nothing you could do to stop that man. Like in the bubble, bros, it was literally nothing they could do to stop that man. And he's had better performances just like that.
So let me ask you, like, how many times has Klay Thompson been a 25 a game guy?
Probably never, if I'm being quite honest with you.
Right. I know what I'm saying. Well, 25 a game is like, and would you consider Jamal Murray on, as far as a score, would you consider him Klay Thompson's level? Considering them both at their
I think he's a better scorer than Klay Thompson, if I'm being real with you. I think he's a better scorer than Klay. Bro, he's crafty young fella. He's a crafty young fella. Like, bro, he's a lot of skill. Jamal Murray.
Donovan Mitchell like a guy.
He is a la Donovan Mitchell, bro. He's a la Donovan Mitchell. I think Donovan Mitchell just had more opportunity being in Utah. But he is a la Donovan Mitchell. I think him and Donovan Mitchell, as we spoke on Brandon Ingram and Jason Tatum being the same player, I think Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray are the same player. Donovan Mitchell actually might give it a little more on the defensive end, though. So
I hear you.
But overall, bro, I just think Jamal Murray's return has looked 1,000 times worse than Ben Simmons. 1,000 times worse.
Well, I haven't really watched Jamal Murray, so I can't say what I've seen or haven't seen live. I will just say, though, again, he's coming off an ACL injury. Like, and you gotta mentally get back right, bro. It's like you gotta mentally get back to game speed. You gotta mentally trust that knee again to be able to and put that thing on the floor confidently, because you still a human being, bro. And in the back of your mind, you like, God, I don't want that shit to happen again. Like, you gotta get back to that point. And he's just 4 games in. Let's revisit the Jamal Murray thing in January, February. If he's still hooping like this in January, February, then at that point, Denver, you have a problem.
You for surely have a problem.
You have a problem. And now you might have 2 problems. You might have a Michael Porter Jr. problem, and you might have a Jamal Murray problem. Guys that were supposed to be guys on the side of Jokic.
Guys you paid.
Guys you paid. Right.
Maybe
so
you got some money.
have a financial problem on your hands. So with that, though, because I liked everything you said. I don't really have too much to add. I agree with the Ben Simmons bit of it. Like I said, I haven't really seen too much of Jamal Murray. For Ben, I will just say, Ben, start looking at the basket, bro. And if you're not going to look at the basket, the best advice I would give to you, because from what my boy Kram told me, you're more skilled. Watch Draymond Green and be the best version of that you can be. And to hell with all the scrutiny. If you do that, y'all as the Nets will compete, and the scrutiny will go away. They will not say a damn thing if you average 10, 8, and 10, and y'all win a championship. None of that will matter. You will be a champion. So be Draymond Green. And I promise you Kyrie could be Steph. And I promise you KD could be everybody else on the Warriors. There you go.
It's as simple as that.
So anywho, moving on. I'm going to move on to that fail. You had a good little question sent this morning. And this is just the team to talk about right now. Obviously, they got a lot of surprise teams in the league. I seen a thing, check this out, bros, on Reddit last night. If the Bills lose to the Packers this week and the Jets win this week, the Jets will be the number 1 team in the AFC through 8 weeks.
That's wild. I think the Jets' total wins was like 6.5, maybe even 5.5.
They have 5 right now.
On me.
So, a lot of surprise teams in the league, but the Eagles, who coming off a bye week at home, I've been seeing all kinds of shit. We never beat them. So, for everybody who don't know, the Eagles are playing the Steelers this weekend, and that's not why we're talking about this. But this is just to go into adding an undefeated team, coming off a bye week, playing a team that ain't beat them at home since 1965. Okay. Probably gonna get another win this week. Oh yeah, probably get another win this week. And so then we ask ourselves, through 8 weeks, the Eagles will be undefeated. That'll put them at 7-0. Are the Eagles legit? And I think even legit would say, like, I think honestly, when you sent me this question, I wanted to reword it, but I wanted to word it like this because I wanted to easily punch on the legit and take it to another level. Mm-hmm. In the NFC, the Eagles are the team to beat.
For sure. They're the NFC favorite. No Rams, no 49ers.
No Buccaneers, no Packers.
No Buccaneers. It's definitely the Eagles. I think everything will come through Philadelphia for sure.
Absolutely.
And that's through everything. Everything might come through Philadelphia.
Because, bro, no, continue talking. I wasn't telling you. Hold on.
They'll for sure probably come out here and beat us this week. But I think the Eagles are very much legit. Boy, they just went out and got Robert Quinn today, or that might have been last night. So that's adding some more rush attack when you already got people like Fletcher Cox and Javon Hargrave who get to the quarterback and stop the run. Your wideouts are phenomenal, and AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert. You really do have.
So let me cut you off there. You heard what you just said about say that D line again. Say that D line again.
Robert Quinn, Javon Hargrave, Fletcher Cox, and this another one too. I can't forget his name right. I forget his name right now.
Also picked up the boy from Georgia in the draft as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 boys from Georgia in the draft. Excuse me. I don't really know too much what the
Colts. The Eagles are actually very legit. They're very nasty. Are without a shot of a doubt my favorite to come out the NFC. I really can't. They just play football at such high rates at every level. To me, as I told you earlier, bros, Slay is the best corner in the league to me, and it's really like it's a debate. Slay is the best.
He getting down like that right now?
Huh?
I said he getting down like that right now?
Bro, Slay is getting down. When I tell you I'm going down, that boy Slay is getting down, fam. Like, he's really locking up anything on his side of the field. So when you got a shutdown corner, you got receivers that can score the football for you. You got a hell of a running back in Miles Sanders. You got a quarterback that can move his feet and be accurate on the throw. Got a defense that ball out.
Now let me add to all of it. I really can't see
no kinks in their armor.
Let me add to it all with this, because everything you just said is facts. Y'all are a team that your quarterback doesn't turn the ball over. Y'all can run the football and stop the run. No matter what everybody try to get to, that's the coup de grace game. You understand the line of scrimmage. No matter how cute y'all try to get with all the play calling, no matter how much passing y'all throwing it 50 times a game, the meat and potatoes of it all, my brother, is still them big 300-pound ball in the center when they say hike that is trying to move a man against his will, as Shannon Sharp would say. And people, the Eagles do that on both sides of the football at a phenomenal level. When you have that, bros, off the rip, that is a perfect formula for winning. You understand? Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Mm-hmm. I'm going to add to it with this now. My brother, this is the remainder of them ball season. This is the quarterbacks they shall see. Kenny Pickett, Davis Mills, Taylor Heineke, Sam Ehlinger, Aaron Rodgers, Ryan Tannehill, Daniel Jones, Justin Fields, Dak Prescott, Andy Dalton, Daniel Jones.
Them about might go undefeated. Hey, they might go undefeated for real.
Hey, bro.
Because outside of Aaron Rodgers, every quarterback that you name, Jalen Hurts is better than.
Easy.
And in this season, he might even be better than Aaron Rodgers.
He is. Not even no mind about it. He absolutely is. He absolutely is. I guarantee you, if Jalen Hurts was playing for the Eagles right now or the Packers instead of Aaron Rodgers right now, the Packers would look better. Nobody will say that or want to admit that, but that's the truth. Because of what he's capable of doing with his legs. He just bring another dynamic to that offense that they need. He'd make it that much easier for their receivers who can't catch footballs that they need. And what Jalen Hurts wouldn't be doing is calling folks out in the media like Aaron Rodgers is doing at a very, very, very disrespectful clip.
Did Aaron Rodgers, I know we're talking about all the Eagles. Did you see what he said on the Pat McAfee show?
He's actually getting far out of hand. He's actually getting far out of hand.
Dead wrong for that.
Bros. If I was a receiver in that locker room, bros, I would have to ask him, G, like, nah, you're going to have to come in here and look us face to face and tell us who you talking about. Like, who need less reps? Let it be known. We understand the type of
not even less reps, bro. He said people need to be cut. He said, fam, he said some guys need to be cut.
How folks feed their family out here and whatnot.
Nah, bro.
Trying to take meals out.
Hella disrespectful.
Hella disrespectful. And it's like, bro, it's so irritating to me what he got going on because you brought this all amongst yourself. You had the number one guy in the league, and you want to sit here and act like a diva every single offseason to where that ball finally said, I ain't got no time for this stupid shit. I don't know how good you is. I don't have time for this, bros. I'd rather go out here and lose in the heat with these boys in the desert than to clown around with you in the freezing tundra. I'm good on this shit. I'm not playing with you anymore.
I don't even want to harp on that shit because that boy is so funny for saying that.
No, he's far out of pocket. But back to where we're at. I think the Eagles are far more than legit. I think they are the team. I think they will be representing the NFC, all things equal, in the Super Bowl this year. And I think they have a real chance at winning the Super Bowl this year. The pickup of Robert Quinn is huge for an undefeated team mid-season. That's already phenomenal on the defensive line. Like you said, you got DB play, you got linebacker play, you got receiver play, you got tight end play, you got running back play. You got your coach shows to be an adequate guy. Like I know Cam, he ain't been a fan of what's that old bar name in their front office, people? Can't think of y'all man in the front office right now. His name not coming to mind. But Cam ain't been y'all been all over his muffin. But I will say, bought and locked in. He definitely
after that Jalen Rieger pick.
Oh yeah, Pete, that was his last fuck up right there. And it was huge. That was a big fuck up. I hate you, brother. I don't want to Jay Jettis too. Ain't mad at y'all. But since then, the fella has been locked in. You got to give him his credit. And then he was 2 years removed from a Super Bowl when he made the Jalen Rieger move. I think he was there. Howie Roseman, that's his name. Howie Roseman. Howie, old hungry Howies. That's his name. But all right. And so our last damn, I actually just realized did I not? Okay, I guess I didn't. Last topic of the day. Well, outside of because we're doing the big best topic today. So y'all do please stay tuned for that. Last topic of the day, it is Thursday night, ain't it, my brother?
It is Thursday night.
It is Thursday night. You like on Thursday night football, my brother?
Well, I'm gonna just give you. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's Lamar, bros. Tom has been my fantasy quarterback. He is my fantasy. Bro, I don't think he's put up 20 points all season, fam. He looks god awful. Has not thrown no touchdowns. Has not done anything productive for me. So I'm actually subbing him out tonight. I can't even afford to play him, bros. You risk potentially losing because of the performance that he want to go out here and display. So I'm for sure, without a shot of a doubt, bros, think Lamar gonna come out here and mollywop him. With all that being said, if you were watching this, I would probably take the Buccaneers to win because with a situation like this, me taking time out and giving you this high favorite of the Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens, Tom Brady will come out here and walk these niggas down, bro. I guarantee you, bro. He will come out here and walk them down, 270 and 3 touchdowns, easy. But I'm gonna go with Lamar, bro. I'm gonna go with Lamar.
Yeah, P. The last part you said, or the second to last part you said, P. I don't see. The Buccaneers is ass. And it's not even, bro. Again, it go back to the Godwin's private off. Chris Godwin looked ass. Again, bro. He tore his ACL. But when that happens, you are not the same fella. People got to, just because that name is the same, that game ain't the same. You understand? The name ain't changed, but the game did. And, bro, Chris Godwin is not the same wide receiver that he was prior to yiggy-yakking that ACL. So unfortunately for them, that crazy ball that was wearing 81 for y'all, yeah, Pim. If y'all want this season to turn around, If y'all want this season to turn around, you will call God.
You will call.
You will call God. If you want that season to turn around.
They can't even do that. They can't even do that. That boy.
Well, if that's the case, guess what? On Thursday Night Football, it's going to be another 9-point effort for Tom and the guys.
I would not be surprised, bros. Like, the homie's not scoring no touchdowns. And I don't even really think Lamar is going so much as to outplay him. I just don't think Tom is going to show up at all.
Well, I think Lamar is going to outplay him. Bro, the Ravens' biggest issue is just closing games. In the first half, they smoked everything. Their problem is they go at halftime, and it seemed like they be at halftime passing around the wood. It's off the yak. Like, they come out drunk as hell in the second half. So it's like, and just with the Buccaneers, bros, again, I'm believing who y'all are. This is not week 1, this is not week 2, this is not week 3. We are midway through the season. And I don't think I've seen y'all offense look worse. Y'all lost to the Steelers. And I know how terrible our offense is. And your offense was worse than that. Y'all went out to the Panthers, and P.J. Walker, Shannon Sharp said the Panthers is having a front yard auction, man. They are having a yard sale for their players, and y'all went out there and lost to those boys with P.J. Walker.
Not even lost. Y'all didn't score a tutty.
You came out with 3 whole bones. Now, I will say Tom did put one on Mike Evans' numbers, brother. And he definitely left it up there. And, you know, that probably changed the dynamic of the game. Definitely deflated your ball club. Peep, your offense is ass, brother. Your O-line is ass. Y'all can't run the football. Lombardi ain't got loose all season running the football. Y'all receivers is not like that, bros. You got Mike Evans. But Mike Evans is really like, you know, he a possession receiver. But Tom is accustomed to quick guys, bro. It's guys being able to hoo-ha and get in and out of the breaks real fast. 3 yards, give it to you real quick. You don't have none of those. Y'all better call 8-1. You better put that shit on. Hey, put that shit on. Hey, you feel me? Like, bro, if y'all want something to pop off, y'all gonna call that man. If not, short. He knew what he was doing when he took that shit off. Y'all y'all want to try to play me out here, huh? Yeah. Y'all need me bad. I know he goofy as hell. Agreed.
No, because they do look like they need him bad for sure, bros. They
bad
look
people.
God awful.
Yep. So with that being said, bros, we shall be giving out our big bets of the day.
This is gonna be the first real big bet that we go ahead and give out. We had some long dialogue about this last night.
We didn't have long dialogue, bros. Don't say long dialogue.
Bros, yes, we
did.
Good
dialogue.
Bro.
We had good dialogue. I wouldn't call it long, bros. Good dialogue.
Shut up. Well, shit, bro. We had good dialogue about what team we was gonna go out here and take, and this is throughout all sports, bro. Throughout the big bet of the day, it could be a tennis play, it could be a basketball, soccer, football, shit, even hockey if we really feeling froggy. Chill out, bros. Don't do that face when I say that. But,
no. I just looked at something that I was very, very unaware of. I'm so sorry. I was talking about big bets of the day. I'm just looking through the books now. The Bucks are 2 points favorite tonight, and that just blew my mind.
Well, we gonna double down, bros, on what we had spoke on as being the big bet of the day, bros. The points actually went down from last night when we saw it at 7.5, but it is gonna be Golden State at home against Miami, -6.5. Miami is on the back-to-back, on the road as well in the back-to-back. Last night they played Portland, got a good win. Now they coming on over to the Bay Area. The area. Come on, they got to come to the area and see Golden State, who actually just got 30-pieced, I believe, last time. They stepped out on the court.
I like to see Clay get him about 45 tonight. I like to say Clay go retro mode, Clay. Yeah, go. Let's get that Game 6 Clay out to tonight in Game 5 of the regular season, people.
You feel me? I can see a lot of good performances on the Warriors' behalf. So I would say to the world, lock that in. The points could change. As I told you last night, it was 7.5 when it opened. It is already down to 6.5. So I will go ahead and get that very, very quick. But
because I'm interested. I want to know why that number moved. I just assume I get it, folks coming in on the Heat, watching the Warriors just get blown out. But again, I will say I don't know. I know the Heat are good. I respect it. I do. But I don't know. It's just something about them that don't impress me. Mm-hmm. And I just look at a regular season game, bros, where y'all got to put them backups in, bros, and Tyler Hero, for all that he be talking P, got to come out here and stand in front of JP, my brother. Oh, whoa. I just don't know.
I see it happening.
Let me ask you, has Duncan Robinson been playing this season?
Bro, I don't even know. To be so honest with you, I really don't watch too much Heat basketball. Probably
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I mean either.
I probably need to tap in a little bit more. But overall, I do watch a lot of Golden State. I know what them boys produce. Don't really see them boys going on a 2-game losing streak. And I do really see them having a great night tonight, like shooting the ball wise. I mean, they shot the ball very poorly against Phoenix. This is the Splash Brothers and it's a pool party. So I see these boys coming out here to shoot the ball tonight.
Agreed. And I would just like to end on this note right here with that. Like I told you last night, bros, I just like to put it live and on the record. Hey, the homie James Wiseman by the end of the season is going to be a easy 20 and 15 guy. It's going to be easy. And, bros, it was again like I was telling you last night, bros. It's because he going to get 10 and 5 just off putbacks. Just off because of how the Warriors play basketball, because the floor is always so spaced, because the help defense has to help on everything out here, because we all let the rock run. The rim is always open, bros. I was just watching it a little bit the other night when they were playing the Suns, and the Suns got some bodies. For me, DeAndre Ayton is a body, but DeAndre Ayton got to go help. They even got another kid who came off the bench. He's a body, but he got to go help. And when you do that, bros, the Warriors, a light little floater that miss, a three-pointer that miss, come off the rim. Wiseman is right there. He's out looking, and it's easy. The putback is easy. So I just think he's going to get 10 and 5 just off being in front of the rim, being 7 foot, and being the most athletic guy on the court alone. You feel me?
Sure.
And I do believe he'll eventually, I also like to put on the record, I do believe by Christmas time, James Wiseman will be in the starting lineup. I don't even think it'll take that long, but I do think by Christmas time that he will have, because even now they're already starting to, Kevon Looney, the first game he played like the first 6 minutes with the starters. Now he's getting subbed out at like the 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So now he's getting maybe like 3.5, 4, maybe 5 minutes with the starters. And they bring in Wiseman in early to get a little more run with the starters. So anyway, overall, I like the Warriors tonight, -6.5 myself. I'm going to be all over the place because, it's book night tonight. It's book night tonight. This is where I start my weekends at, y'all. I'm going to try to do the best I can in being active on Twitter with my live bets, because that's where I get it in at. It is Thursday night. It's college football. That is where we will start to tap in. But unit play today. One locks up, man. Warriors. Anywho, last thing. On the outro, bros, I would just like to say this. For all Steelers fans, had a couple days to sit on it. I get y'all. I'm frustrated as well. We in uncharted waters. But we need to humble ourselves. We do. We need to take a step back and we need to humble ourselves, right? Every organization, at one point or another, unfortunately, you're going to have to go through a rebuilding time. And that's just where we at right now, bros. Yes, we got a lot of talent on the roster, but the most important piece of the roster, we are still trying to get right. And I also would like to say, even as far as with Kenny Pickett, bros, I want to bury him right now, too. I was very upset with the picks he threw. I hate that we're wasting time right now because that's what's really happening. But I would like to actually give him a chance without Matt Canada being the offensive coordinator. And I don't know what that means or when that'll happen. I've now started to see that there's been rumblings that even Mike Tomlin is, starting to get a little frustrated. He made a little comment about the Jets sweeps the other day. He made a little comment about the amount of points we scored the other day. And so now he's starting, and obviously it's coming out of the locker room. So now it's starting to, grow legs that obviously Matt Canada is a problem. It's starting to become a real conversation. And so I don't know when that trigger will get pulled, but I would just like to say, everybody just calm down. It's unfortunate right now, but we're going to get back right, bro. Just give it a little time. Give it a little time. Will it be Kenny? I don't know. What we'll do in the draft, I don't know. But just give it a little time, bros. We just in a humbling season. Everybody got to eat a slice of humble pie at one point or another. It's just our time to eat it. It's unfortunate, but we just got to eat it.
Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, I will say to go on the last outro, TJ was practicing in the helmet yesterday. So hopefully we see you again soon, because I do miss you, my brother.
Boy.
Yeah. Anywho, on that note, brother, anything else you'd like to add, Pim?
Man, Manchester United get it in at 12 o'clock. That's what? Hour 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Hour 30 minutes. Lock our spot in to go into the next round of the Europa League. Can't really ask for much more at this moment. So, go United, go.
Heard that. Well, on that note, y'all, we'll have a lot more episodes coming. I have probably a few more episodes I'll be doing with other individuals, just trying to get a good amount of content out on the day that I'm off. I'll see how it goes. But with that being said, again, we appreciate y'all for tapping in. We had a good amount of viewers in here today, so we appreciate y'all for that. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share on YouTube, Big Bet Sports on all you socials, and we are live on all podcast platforms. And on that note, we will be out on the other side, Paulie.
Damn, we had a